Welcome.
Welcome back to Danganronpa. I'm really going to quickly bump down some of the game audio, because it's actually kind of loud right now. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Never mind. Alright, welcome back to Danganronpa. I tried for 2 seconds and I gave up.
Try the noise suppression while I eat this sandwich, so we're going to figure out if that's a good feature or not.
Yeah, in the last session, we played the game, and then Kyoko died. And then we got married to Byakuya, Yasuhiro, and Aoi. It was a nice polygamous relationship.
And we had 3 kids.
Headcanon, it wasn't actually polygamous, and she just kept, like, going from best to worst. Which, to be fair, as much as I hate Byakuya, I suppose he at least has hygiene. I mean, fucking, I've never showered a single time in this whole game.
Also, in the alternate ending, he was like, he looked really happy and nice.
Yeah, he did. He's like, man, once Toko died, it was all uphill from there.
I hate to say it, but he's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Toko. See, that's the ship I actually ship. Kyoko and Toko, fuck yeah. Yeah, but once in this alternate dimension, Toko's alive. Because we fell down the trash chute, because I died, but I didn't die.
Yeah, because Alter Ego saves Makoto, but not Kyoko.
Yeah, you know. Fuck Kyoko. Shoved her in the locker and told her to be quiet.
That's a good point.
It's like, oh, I don't like him. What did Makoto do? Makoto called him a friend. Yeah. I'll save him. A group of people call themselves Tragedy. 1 year ago, those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. It's more than one person. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. So it's... the mastermind is people! Is what they're saying, essentially?
Yeah, we're gonna go into Mementos and change the
It's like... oh, God.
Yeah, you didn't
Don't
know that?
say that.
It's okay, Mementos is better. They have
Her
new
enemy has
music.
finally been revealed. There she is! Alright, Makoto, let's begin. One-on-one. Weeb weapons only. But right now...
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. That's just the plot of the game, Kyoko. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
Yeah, you're right. We got 2 more sequels and a couple spin-offs. Cough, cough.
I think they're gonna take the organization down today, I think.
Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I did.
He didn't take it for some reason.
It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the master. I would never part with it.
You know, if Monokuma wanted to kill Kyoko, there's really nothing she could have done. He didn't try that hard once Makoto died. It's like, alright, you're free to go! I'm just gonna jump down the trash. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Oh, she just says it.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? That door. Hey, Kyoko, we can use this key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
You didn't try to
Let's
open
find
the
out.
door to her heart, Ross? Jeez.
Well, I don't have the key. Idiot.
No, it's
The
not
key-
the door to her heart. It's driving his van into her heart.
Ah.
Kyoko took the key into, with the Monokuma design on it, and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Wait, you mean the key itself goes in? I thought it was the tag on this. That's weird. So I guess it's both. I guess it's like literally a key that can unlock everything, but it also has like a keypad on it. A P-pad. Good job, Ross. Yeah, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, suffering, despair, execution, and death of the deadly life.
Uh-oh, sad music.
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up from the tunnel, and we Metal Gear 3'd the shit out of it. We started climbing the ladder intent on reaching the surface. That's exactly what we did. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it is. Metal Gear. Thanks. We climbed into darkness. Also,
God, I never realized how good her boots are.
yeah, they're great. If this was Corpse Party, just saying, the passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were even down so far.
Hey,
Oh, fuck. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Well, now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help get my mind off of it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to add. This is weird. They've never
What?
had, like, something like this where their face pops out.
Yeah.
You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
so
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood.
Is that how it works?
She's actually Adachi's daughter.
There was a time when being a detective was
The
considered a
detective
sacred
prince.
duty. My family's always seen it that way.
I think this might be the first time where it's a princess. Although I guess Naoto can be a princess too, if she wants. Not Akechi though. fuck Akechi. Is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
in being obscure, pride.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society.
God, Kyoko would be a very boring D&D player. I'm playing a true neutral. Oh, again?
Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
Conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, we were looking up each other about the school online. I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
Boy, I bet you
I didn't
regret
know
that
you-
decision.
I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect?
Now I just want to fucking kill him.
I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
You know, Kyoko, is it really hard to climb with boots? Sorry, off topic, continue. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face.
Daddy, why did you eat my friend?
so
I want to sever all ties with him.
What? What is stupid? Okay. Hello, I found you
wow.
after you've been neglecting me for years to tell you that I'm severing ties with you. Oh, I thought that was kind of obvious. Okay, glad. Sever.
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He watched Rick and Morty. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was
Well, that
talented,
proves
he had a
his
promising
intelligence.
future,
however,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family.
So he already cut ties.
Yeah.
Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away.
Yeah, I think that's when you move on. You don't just like, hey, Dad, I want to tell you something. I'm cutting you off. He's like, oh, okay.
He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him.
For not taking
Thank
him.
him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that, compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. And more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know? He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different.
You know, she literally is Naoto. She went to live with her grandfather. Didn't have a family and grew up being a detective. It's just Naoto.
They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family? To just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by
That's
blood.
a deep line.
Not by heart or soul.
I mean, she's right.
I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't even know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence, suppressing the urge to do a ground pound.
Bitch that I am.
Kyoko, I can't reserve it anymore. I have to ground pound. No, don't do the ground pound. And after I didn't know how long, we finally reached the top. Hooray! It's locked. Kyoko, go back down. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back. Wait, what if it's not Hope's Peak? What if this is just outside?
And they're like, oh god, we're out.
Run, book it!
Makoto's like, right, book it. And Kyoko's like, no, my father. Fuck your father, I'm leaving.
It's like, you know, yeah, fuck my father. Yeah, good point.
When you say that, I just think of the bit from the Grumps Ocarina of Time playthrough with like crabs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
fuck your
about?
father. Right, yeah, fuck your father.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where it will come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch.
It's locked.
The hatch opened with ease. And so... Ow. Lame. Oh, looks like we're back.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Hey, Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
Cool. I bet if I touch this gate, like, Monokuma will appear, be like, no! This is the trash room. The dump, in other words. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen anyone throw anything away down here. Except for Leon that one time, but I didn't actually see it.
I'm sorry.
This is how we got out of the garbage pit. Yeah, it's 11377. I never remember it.
Close enough.
I never would imagine that's where this led. So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... I'm worried about you, too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
Ooh, yeah, of course.
So then,
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Probably. Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away.
As she said that, she pointed to a nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
Welcome to video games in general.
Because
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
Did you notice it?
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
By the way, I just want to say, that was a very long ending to Chapter 5. So now we're in Chapter 6 just barely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice now, do we?
Indeed.
Yeah, you do.
Monokuma
Just
should
go
be
to
in
the
the
place
gym.
where there isn't fucking cameras.
And do what? Sit there?
Live.
Just live. They'll find out eventually. Someone will enter that area that doesn't have cameras. And to get to the areas that don't have cameras, we have
Kyoko's
to
the
pass
only
through
one
the
that
areas
knows
that do
about
have
it.
cameras.
Yeah, but Monokuma already knows Kyoko knows about that place.
Okay, but to get to places without cameras, we have to pass through places with cameras.
Also, you're currently in a place with cameras.
Yeah.
That's true.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
To the gym! Do
Also,
I get to see any of
Kyoko
my
just
friends?
said Monokuma would be in the gym.
So I guess it's... How late at night are we talking here?
Go knock on Byakuya's door. Byakuya, I'm still alive!
We need to get to the...
Oh, it's you. Laundry. Is that spray painted on?
Laundry.
Ross, I think you
Yeah.
can just warp to the gym.
Yeah, laundry. Yeah, I know. Just walking around, see if anyone's nearby. Wait. They wouldn't let me do this, would they?
Ross, please. You have every single thing.
But I can play with... I can play with Kyoko!
No. No. No.
Only
Makoto,
do
what are
every
you
con.
doing?
Oh my god, Ross.
Look, I got you a t-shirt. We need to go to the gym. Okay, we're done. It's just funny to me that we're allowed
Don't
to do
forget to
that.
make that a separate episode.
Okay, listen, bud. There wasn't even a beginning or ending to it. It's just a waste
Alright,
of time.
everyone, and that was the gotcha.
Alright, here we are.
Tis I, Makoto, and I am still alive. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, hey.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
Because I already killed her once! It actually happened! But you! Oh, you!
But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
I am dead. I'm a ghost.
Go, go!
Hero runs in the room.
Did someone say ghost?
He just, like, fucking Naruto runs out of the room. That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed.
Shit, I forgot about that part. It's execution time! Just plays the same thing again.
It's unfortunate, but it is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time I won't leave anything to chance.
Kyoko?
Do whatever you feel you have to.
God damn it! What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
I don't know this guy. Okay, great!
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose? You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
clever.
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that, in that position, one person would protect another like that.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Well, I wouldn't say manipulated. The other timeline was pretty neat and all.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the main reason. I was just like, nope, I'm gonna trust Kyoko, whatever you say, haha, hee hee. That said, I'm still kind of suspicious about Makoto. I don't know if I've voiced that. But every once in a while he has like that flashback where he goes, no, we have to stay here. Wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
Makoto, what's going on there, my man?
He's gonna like get his memory back and realize he's actually like...
He's the
mastermind.
despair. Yeah, he's the despair.
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you.
Because I don't believe that he's just the ultimate lucky student. He's kind of, like, really smart. Kind of. When we play as him. Mostly because everyone else is a dumbass.
That's because he has
An
protagonist
entity that would
privilege.
throw a wrench, so to speak,
Well, that has to be worth
in your
something.
precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Oh!
I refuse to testify. Plead the fifth.
Listen,
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
Wow, I really need to put the both of you away for this one.
And that means I lose. You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto.
well,
And can you prove this? You right?
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such a bold claim without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
Now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
What if she's totally wrong and I did end up killing Mukuro?
Oh shit. Zuper messaged me with an interrupt.
What?
Awkward.
But it's not about... It's not like a thing, it's about
No.
D&D interrupt.
Oh.
however,
Yeah.
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
And it's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Damn! You're
Damn,
right. He's
you
the
got
best
me.
character. Man, you should have seen how the ratings dropped when we killed that fucking chicken. Holy shit! Peter's been on our ass for weeks.
Chicken
Huh?
was like our most favorite character.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Grr.
Hey,
Of course, you can't say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
Nice round.
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
Ah,
So,
So-
oh fuck, that's you.
what is this whole advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you followed the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last
It's time-
showdown. One final battle
Don't
between
worry,
hope
she got this for you.
and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
Fair try. One last showdown. In other words, this would be our last chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Hey, have you ever seen Butch Hartman and then the opposite happens? Well, here it is.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting indeed.
He finally took the teddy. God damn it. Barry.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored. I had to change things up.
He actually is trying to get the teddy.
Time for some of my epic bear puns.
Oh, God. You don't understand. Persona Q Teddy is insufferable. He's the fucking worst. Like, he's actually a pretty funny character in Persona 4. In PQ, they turned up his annoyance to, like, 11. He is the worst character. Oh, my God. Stop!
Now, your suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
I'm gonna punt him through the roof.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we see things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown!
He's like that idiot that realizes he's on camera and acts like a complete buffoon.
Yep.
Agreed. And we still have a shot at this.
So this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries.
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that.
Kind of figured that the sequels would clear some of that stuff up, but okay.
I can barely contain myself!
Then that'll be enough to qualify.
Cola.
Qualify. I know. I said cola. Qualify as a victory for you.
Also, Ross, to answer what you just said a minute ago, I don't think they originally planned around getting sequels.
I'm
No.
pretty sure they did. I don't know. I mean, if they, like, kill Monokuma at the end, then it'll be... Or, not Monokuma, but, like, the people behind Monokuma, then I'll have some problems. But I guarantee they had some ideas for a sequel. At least in the form of manga. Manga's, like, so easy to get published, it
Ross,
seems.
you realize there is no Danganronpa manga, right? This is a game and an anime.
There's no manga? That's weird. That's unusual.
it's true.
There's
That's
like
what we've been trying to do.
a couple of one-shots, but that's it.
Well, I mean, they could do more one-shots in order to drag inspiration for a sequel. That's the thing they could have done. Also, this engine feels like the Phoenix Wright engine, and you could build a whole nother game out of it, and it wouldn't be, like, too much of an endeavor. You need to pay for writers, voice actors.
Well, we're supposed to get a Danganronpa news soon.
Yeah, I heard that.
That thing yeah, you heard because I posted.
Might be
it on
Danganronpa
Twitter.
4. Re-spare. Respiratory virus.
No.
Wait, what exactly? Like, I saw that they said there was going to be news, but
There's
did they
news.
specify?
No, they didn't specify, but it's for the 10th anniversary of this series.
Getting the interruption out of this way early this time. I missed out last week because it ended too fast. I doubt that would be the case for tonight, but you get my point. Interruption. Thanks, Cooper.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bury it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
Oof. All or nothing.
can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing.
Kyoko music inbound?
I don't know if Ross ever hits the buttons. Do you remember the rule?
Da rule.
When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure, so what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it's bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. I'm lying. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Huh?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Ah, doo,
Why do you go quiet all of a sudden?
coo, hoo.
Now
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you because I'm really angry. So get lost, would you?
Why so mad? Face.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Leave me alone. Get out of here, you bully.
Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go?
Grr. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment, overflowing with
I'm
despair.
gonna be really upset if there's not a bad ending that allows you to see all of them getting executed at once.
Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Out of curiosity, can I, no, I can't. Only in PQ.
What can you do in BQ?
Rehear voice lines of text.
You can do that in the second one, I think.
Okay. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Pat in the back. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. I'm gonna be right back. Someone turned on the light and never turned it off, and that's giving me OCD.
Fair. Valid. So, M, are you enjoying your Monday night
Yeah.
playing Danganronpa
Mhm.
as Kyoko Kirigiri, and I think that's your only voice now?
I have...
Oh no, you have...
Of Toko. And anyone who gets flashbacks to
Yeah.
who I voiced.
Flashbacks are a thing.
Yep. Also, if Sakura, like, you know, digs her way out of her grave and is like, I lived, bitch, then I get to voice her. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah, like, she, like, just... great, like, digs herself out. Like, damn! That poison couldn't kill me!
Yeah.
It just temporarily stopped my heart.
Mhm.
Did Sakura just come back to life and then die by the time I came back?
Oh, we were talking about characters I voice, and I was like, oh, I only have Kyoko and Toko, unless Sakura, like, claws her way out of her grave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I kind of spoiled
That's
that, like,
enough.
Sakura, like, digs her way out of her grave, goes, "Damn, this poison couldn't kill me, it only temporarily stopped my heart."
So we got that to look forward to.
That's great. I mean, you both have 2. I have 3. So we're sitting at a pretty 7 characters.
Mm-hmm.
If you count
Yep.
Monokuma.
Well, I have Monokuma. If you don't, I have 1.
Yo, Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the Mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand a chance to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the Mastermind let down their guard, like I said.
So, what was the moment when the Mastermind let down their guard? Don't be coy about it because we're working together.
so
It was that one time.
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the Mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine.
No, that's not a thing that happens, like, ever. There was maybe... How many times in human history has that happened?
It
A
just
couple.
hasn't.
I mean, well,
Count on,
not
like, 2
all of the
hands.
Airwaves.
Yeah, usually, like, they take over, like, a single channel for a very small period of time before it's brought back.
Yeah,
There was
like,
the
I
one
know,
famous
like-
one where the guy danced around the camera in weird, creepy masks.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And it was
I
at,
wasn't-
like, a weird late block hour. Like, I'm talking, like, 11 p.m., so no one really saw it.
Yeah, but it was on, like, they, like, hijacked news channels and broadcasted it. And then there was one guy who tried to pretend he was an alien.
But taking over all the channels across the world for at least a month. Not
A
really.
month?
At
This
least.
This game has gone on for, like, maybe a week. 2
No,
weeks.
no, it
maybe.
hasn't. It hasn't gone on for a week. We've had multiple closing up the days. You usually get through 3 per trial, so maybe like 3 weeks to a month, somewhere in that ballpark.
Hmm.
Anyways, in other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
It's not that it's just hard to pull off, it's that the repercussions of doing so would be very swift.
However,
And yet somehow, the Mastermind was able to do it.
You must be psychic.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason.
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
The Mastermind had been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other.
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier.
And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If their stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the Mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
Because it makes good TV, Makoto.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point.
Hey,
Okay, are we playing Metal Gear here? Stop repeating the last 3 words I say.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
A certain concept? You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the Mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair.
Uh-huh. They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's kind of ridiculous, right?
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. Okay, she's got a point. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But Is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
Huh?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me up to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when the fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all of that was just a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh and took in a small sigh of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us all our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True. But now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go?
Well, let's go say hi.
Anyway,
Yasuhiro has to be the mastermind. Calling it right now. I was spot on with Adachi, so gonna throw in Yasuhiro. It's gonna be the same idea. The fucking idiot. I don't know. I mean, he's 21, so he has a little bit of age on everyone else. He acts way too fucking stupid for his own good. I don't know. Sometimes he throws out smart quips and it's weird. I have my suspicions. Are they just randomly around or are they at the dorms? Let's go find out.
I think specifically the dorms. I don't know like what room you're supposed to go in first.
Kiyotaka's, obviously.
Mhm.
Mondo. Alright. Ugh. This is Byakuya's room. Is he inside? What? Oh, it's a ghost. Let's talk to the one person who won't call me a ghost the second he sees me.
hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Oh yeah, Saiko's room.
Yeah, Junko. We were just talking about Junko.
Yeah, maybe you'll find Gugnir in there, and then you can just go spear Monokuma to death.
Hey.
Alright, Toko's not there either. They must have picked like one of the spare rooms to indulge. Hey, Aoi, what's up?
Hey.
Whoa, Makoto! Didn't realize you were alive. Sorry, we got an early start in the alternate route. Yes, but this time we had Kyoko. Not happening. Nope. Where the hell are they at? Calf? Bathroom?
Oh, it might be the like, cafe area.
Well, it's nighttime. It should be closed.
It's not that late. It's not like the 10 p.m. nighttime.
It is now 10 p.m.
And suddenly we were greeted with a ghost! Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, man.
Fucking Doki Doki
Let's
bullshit.
go. Open bracket, close bracket.
You again.
First underscore dat ellipses each 0103.2.1.255.
Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
F.U.
AG caret 3 dot foursome equals sun. I don't know what that one. I don't know what that one is. Act T underscore 61 exclamation point.
Gotcha. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Probably Aoi. Ah. Yeah.
Is that Makoto?
Hello. It's a ghost!
You guys!
Man, that's the first time I've ever seen Toko happy.
Right?
Aoi's like
Kyoko's alive! Now we can become Kyotoko! Or Kyoko? Kyotaka. What the whatever the fuck it was.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
And that's Morgana.
Survived?
Yeah, what's up? I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that? I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
At least it didn't freak out.
Yeah.
Everyone was all there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived.
Friends is a keyword I wouldn't use.
I would
there.
use friends for like 1.5 of them. And by half, I don't mean like Toko's like better side, of which is probably her normal self. I'm talking about like half of Yasuhiro. If you cut Yasuhiro in half, he'd be at least tolerable.
Which half would you take?
Oh,
Split
God.
him down the middle and take the left side.
It's just take his hair. His hair's pretty cool. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. Because it like fucking I could smell Toko from here. I forgot. The trash room was actually a nice respite. It didn't smell as bad.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
It's definitely Toko.
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Get away. Shoot. Shoot.
Wait,
And then the flashlight tears
are we
dried
gonna
up.
take our first shower of the series?
Oh my god. It can't be. No. No. We're just gonna keep talking like it's normal.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain what?
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
Don't tell me! Did he turn into a ghost?
But
Does he look transparent to you? That's just silly superstition. If ghosts are see-through, they couldn't lead normal lives. Oh, okay, yeah, that's enough. Talking to you makes me want to just lay down and go for sleep.
You didn't react.
Makoto.
Yeah, but we got to listen to that hilarious line.
It's true.
I need to tell you all about the class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Wait, seriously?
How about that?
This is the point of redoing it. Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
And what she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop
However,
it. But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap. Did the idiot do that?
Make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know, reserved information.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations.
Oh. No, well, if he had actually killed me, then that would have been a strike against Monokuma.
The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed.
I mean, there's
The
that, of course.
mastermind broke their own rules.
Well, why do you think when he clearly killed Kyoko, there were no more murders? Because he broke
Which is
the
why I
rule.
went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed. Does that mean they really did break the rules?
Jaden?
ZXJ1457 to the 4th power.
Okay, I'll do my best,
So,
Jaden.
someone came in. They had no choice but to agree. They used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
They
I
came
got a
back.
Impression? No.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here!
For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later.
Ew, I don't want to explain it again later. Well, looks like you're shit out of luck. What the hell?
So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. First, to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh, great! Wait, what? Everyone?!
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with the master.
Hey, do you want to see a picture from an alternate timeline?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I want to see it.
In the timeline where
Okay, let's work together, folks!
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway, at
And
this
then
point,
put a
the only way
restraining
for us to
order on
survive is
Toko.
to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle, rather than a rather interesting development, I say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall friggin' order, especially when I'm totally useless. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all these mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
And then the opposite happens, huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree. Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Throw away your fucking pride.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
Hint?
It's a very polarizing approach, you know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are the 16 students.
That's why I'm saying it's probably like your options are. No, I guess any of them could be like
Yeah.
the twist, but
Like, I think Byakuya is too obvious.
Byakuya's a little too obvious. Togo's a little too crazy, but I don't know. Maybe that's a twist.
But what if it's Toko's third
Aoi,
personality?
I
don't
think that it could.
know.
I think it could be Aoi or Yasuhiro because
I think
like,
Yasuhiro would be like the cooler twist because he's just such a fucking dumbass. Aoi, it would be cool, but you'd have to like sell me a little bit on it.
Well, they're
Yeah.
both kind of dumb.
Because you had that
But that
part
could be
of the scene where Aoi was like crying in bed, and I like you get a little bit more Aoi throughout the story than you got Yasuhiro. Aoi's been shown to cry. She's the one who found Alter Ego. There's stuff like that.
Right.
Yasuhiro, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know about that guy.
I mean, he does seem kind of like an odd pick to survive to the end, right?
Yeah. But then again, he got trapped into the fucking locker in a robot suit. I don't know.
I mean, again,
He's
it could
also
be
really
fun.
stupid. But he might just be playing along. I really don't know. What if one of the students that was killed wasn't actually killed? That's another thing I was thinking.
Ooh.
What if, like, fucking Sayaka just never got killed the whole time? Just like, hey, Makoto, how's it going? It's been a while. Oh, hey.
Oh my god.
What's up? What did I miss?
Another thing is the pictures that we've seen. Who has been in the pictures so far? You had, Celeste, Chihiro, Mondo, Hifumi.
I think Makoto was in one.
Sayaka was in one. Makoto was not in any of them.
Makoto wasn't. It was,
Those 5, and then there was one more. I forget.
Mondo,
Yeah, Mondo, Chihiro, Sayaka.
Chihiro, Sayaka, and Leon.
Oh, yeah, Leon was in one. That's right. And then you
it
had
was
Hifumi and
Hifumi, Celeste,
Celeste. So those 6.
and yeah.
So unless we find another picture, those 6 are like at the school. They were at the school at one point in time.
Yeah. I think we should just keep going and we'll figure it out, but it's good to theorize.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he?
Another option is it's Makoto, but he has amnesia, or just still Kyoko, which would be a little fucked up.
I don't think I'd actually be able to believe it was Kyoko at this point.
Yeah.
Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right?
But what if he had a sniper rifle? Shit.
Monokuma could possibly murder Mukuro, but there would be no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other
Wait a
words,
second there. But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in this killing game.
I would really love it if we find out who the mastermind is and they persist to the other games and they're still like a character. That'd be funny.
That would be really cool, yeah.
Not as like a student, obviously, because they couldn't be a student anymore. Otherwise, it'd be too fucking
Right.
obvious. But they're still just a character in the background. Like, hey,
Yeah. Then the mastermind is...
there were 15. Oof.
Oh, sure, that's me. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And in Mukuro, and you get 16.
I still want to see a picture of Mukuro.
So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
I mean, Ross, you have seen a picture of Mukuro. Like,
I've
she
got
has,
it.
like,
I
a
got
wrestling
it. What
mask.
if it was Hifumi? Because he woke up when Aoi cried on him.
Oh.
Just this whole time he's been, hey, Makoto.
Well, Hifumi
He wouldn't say
also
Makoto,
said
he'd say Mr.
something.
Greedy
Well,
first.
he also said something about like staying. I don't remember what the line was.
Did he?
Like when he said something about like after he'd gotten hit on the head. I don't know. Go check the episode. I forget what the line was.
We'll check after the session.
Hifumi would be fucking funny, but it would also be
Yeah.
like, oh shit. That's why the next fat, creepy guy is so bad in Persona 2.
You mean Danganronpa 2?
Yeah.
What neck fat guy?
M described that there was a
name?
fat guy that was even worse.
Oh!
Yeah.
Took me a second.
What is his name? It's like the same thing twice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Okay.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. I continue? Or do you get it now?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us? It's
Well,
me.
here's the thing. We'll figure out tomorrow when we
Can't
play
be
Danganronpa 2
serious.
tomorrow. Yes.
Wait, whoa. We can't say that for true just yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Great. I'm gonna work with Kyoko because she's smart and Allie because she's friendly, and you three fuckers can go do whatever you want. Alright, later.
Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high
I
schooler.
don't know, talking to you is pretty despairing, so maybe it's you.
You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
What if it was that every time Monokuma appeared, there was one character that never talked to him?
but
That would be wild.
I mean, it would give it away.
I don't care how... Well, it would have been like, there's 15 students all the time, so you wouldn't have noticed, maybe. I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times. Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they lit up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all these back and forth conversations with us.
Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Alright, next time we try to talk to him, we'll say something funny like Pickle Rick. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen! Damn, he thought of everything. Well, maybe, but still.
Class trial time, baby!
This is a school announcement.
Hey, this is different.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at
This
this
proves
point,
it's live.
the game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh dear.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Does that include the Monokuma door? No!
You'll have to go figure that out.
We can all meet up at the
If it
class
doesn't,
trial,
Kyoko can just use her
okay?
fucking, like, Monokuma
Super key.
What? The Monokuma key opens the Monokuma door? Don't be silly. What?
It opens every door.
Don't be silly.
It sounded like he kicked his table when he laughed.
How very
You could do
Magnanimous.
it.
magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's
What the
fine.
fuck does that mean?
Magnanimous?
Yeah.
It's a fun word.
I don't think I've ever heard that word in my lifetime.
Really?
I've only heard it a couple times.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a nice definition so I don't sound stupid.
Yeah, come on, English major. You can do it.
Magnanimous. Generous or forgiving, especially towards a rival or less powerful person. So,
It means
very fitting.
generous or forgiving generally toward a rival ally. How do you not know that?
Yeah, geez,
God.
Allie, come on. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows how to use Google Alley. Jeez.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
Alright, you heard him. No more talking.
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
Jaden, you ruined it.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely on only myself. On the Togami blood flowing through my veins.
That has to be like the fourth worst blood in this whole line so far. I mean, it's only a couple people worse than you, Byakuya. Sorry.
Top tier blood. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then,
After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
there goes my last voice.
God, Master. He didn't take me with him.
Do you blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye.
Bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right.
Well, that just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
Hina's like already gone.
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come? Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Besides, you
hope he
picked me
actually
third
is
out
the
of the
one
3
saying.
possible relationships, Aoi. Yeah, because you never fucking shower and you're stupid. Yeah, well... shit. I'm gonna go cry now. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
I mean...
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say.
But
But
I
still-
like Byakuya more.
Yeah, I know, apparently. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help you, so I'll get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Well then, are we traveling together so we have a talking mate, or am I just gonna have to go be a little bum by myself? So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us.
So I'm gonna go destroy evidence in this corner, and you can go find evidence in that one. Yeah, it's a great... Wait, what was that about destroying evidence? What? Nothing. Dummy. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see if us all splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well,
Yeah.
I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
Great. Visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto,
Makoto, takes. We have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. Me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's why I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. And the good music, good shit. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, which we already confirmed was the bundle of arrows. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikisaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? Guess we'll start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Nice. Good list. Alright, so how many of my truth bullets maintained? None of them.
None of them.
Great.
Well, I'm guessing.
Because you're gonna get all new truth bullets.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Makes
the
sense.
stuff from the last.
So if we're going by floor, I guess you would do the hallway first?
Fifth floor
Wherever
definitely
the-
has the most shit, but the second floor is the very first floor where it has new stuff. So I'm gonna go check there. So the second floor dorms. You know, they keep saying the second floor dorms. Where are the second floor dorms? Oh, there?
No, you
That's
go to
the
the second
classroom.
floor, and there's an area that is...
Yeah, I think it's there. Like, it's pointing over to,
No,
like, a bed
Like,
cot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you
No,
go
that's
there.
hallway first floor dorms.
Because you're
Weird.
still on the first floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
go
this
to
is the
that.
first. Oh, okay. Where is the second floor dorms? Where's the second floor dorms?
Go from the place you found on floor 1 that looks like it.
Alright, so here's the pool.
You're on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think do what M said. Go to like the first floor.
Oh, go... What?
Go to the first floor where you thought you should have gone originally.
Are
Where
there
it's, like,
two
the lab
second
with
floors?
The couch.
Yeah, but that just
No.
goes to the... That's a...
No, I don't
Not
think that leads there.
Yeah, what that leads to is
Like,
to
go
the
down.
dorms. So, on the first floor, there's the two parts of the first floor. One that leads to the dorms. Like, this part will lead back to the dorms on the first floor.
Like open the map.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This will lead back to the
No.
dorms. See?
No,
so
open like
what
the-
this leads to is the hallway first floor dorms, which is this stuff over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe those that... Maybe it's...
Wait, that's what we're missing.
At the first
So-
floor.
You have to go to the dorms. Like go back to the dorm room map.
And then
God.
down...
And then you see how there's a second floor there?
Yeah, and that goes up
There.
to here.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Go-
it does.
No, it doesn't.
It
because that was
absolutely
locked.
doesn't.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay.
This has 100% been locked.
The gate's open. Oh, okay, we can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. So there are two parts of the second. That's weird.
Oof.
Fun. This is the second floor of the dorms? Thanks for the warning, Kyoko. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a lot of blood and rocks.
Wait, I don't see blood.
Let's
It's
see
right
blood.
there in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's not blood. It's red.
That's blood.
Blood's pink.
No,
Stupid.
old blood is red.
It looks like some ancient ruins. Or, no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up through here or something. Can't even examine it. Well, not much to go on. So let's at least start with, it's not even marked. Knock, knock. I'm here. Oh, fun.
What can you
Oh,
even
God.
do?
They always have peepholes. So dirty. Jeez.
Use the investigation vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate a lot of things, so. Well, I opened the door just a crack glance inside, immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. So we got a bed, a
And a
wall.
wall.
No, that's just leaving. Just the bed. Yeah, nothing else matters except the bed. Not the blood stain, just the bed. Bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage.
God damn it.
What a great room.
Well, it wouldn't be believable if only the important rooms survived, right?
I mean, that's fair.
Wait, is there something on that door? Turn around. Not that one. Over the far left one. Looks like
Rubble.
Okay, it's just like weirdly lit, so I thought might have been important.
Yo, it's lit.
Somehow. The girls' bathroom.
Don't you say I can't go in the girls' bathroom. Oh my god. What a
The
dumbass.
boys' bathroom.
Come on, Makoto.
Somehow there's no damage to this bathroom.
Yeah. Wait, really? One sec. Okay, come on, game. Come on! Hey, I made that in Animal Crossing. Those iron lamps on the ceiling. They
I made
were,
a sex dungeon in Animal Crossing.
yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, that's like me in the mornings. This room is filled with lockers. Must have been here for hiding Hope Speak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. This one must have been really protective about their privacy. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. Looks like this locker's already broken. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed in the door. This must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card reader for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open this up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. How about this one? I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. Beep. No dice. Metal plate mount on the locker. Do all of these require a card reader? No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! Babe! How about this one?
Beep!
I don't think this lock's good. Yeah!
Highly important.
Beep. Put the trash can. Where Makoto belongs. Oh, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? I live for those beeps.
Beep.
Alright, well, this is a clusterfuck. We can't open any of these, and we require Kyoko's ability to open, or Monokuma can hook us up. Or not.
Neat.
Yeah, very neat. What a great place to check first. Alright, well, this is my favorite room so far. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more like an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
They had to bring fucking whiskey. Like, at least be classy and have some classy drinks.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
A regret?
Whoa, the room is bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah. Dude, that's his... Dude, how come he gets such a nice place? Not fair. Jury. That's the name.
He also gets a computer that works.
God, he has so much alcohol. Look at all these cups. He has his own little personal diner. Man, this place is fucking nice. He has a hidden wall. It's not even that well hidden, but, you know, he has it. He has a blackout curtain, even though there's no windows. What's up? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. There's a PC on the desk. Must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem.
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in ultimate despair.
And that was me. I was looking it up.
PC still has some search results left on it.
Some less than savory ones. We might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair is in one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Oh, her dad.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see.
So you have chosen to, like my father, Makoto, you have chosen death.
That's a good outlook to have.
You are
The
no
ultimate
longer
despair is
marriage material, Makoto.
I was marriage material at once? Man, that makes me happy just knowing I was at one point. There's a strange
Well,
gap
it
in the
was
wall.
you or Byakuya.
Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So,
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
Oh, it leads
A
outside.
breeze.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space. Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick. Yes, so easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick.
Just like
You-
punts
you-
it down.
You push.
I saw a
Ow.
program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
I have a pretty good guess. You're right,
I
that's
have
not
a
nearly enough to
really
go
good guess too.
It's gonna be like
It's true.
Kyoko.
on. Yeah, exactly.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this.
Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for here, there's more to it than that.
So try
Anyway, if I want to get in there, we
Kyoko.
need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
what?
Huh?
Don't say stupid shit. Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Yo, do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. You wanna try it? Try it. Do whatever you want.
I opened the door. Why the fuck? Okay.
It's gonna be Kyoko, but instead of O's, it's zeros.
You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, this might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Oh, okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Wait! You used capitals? Ah, shit!
Yep.
Kyoko's like, what the fuck?
See, you were supposed to use spaces, capitals, and your last name. That did it! Kyoko, it worked! Ultimate lucky fucking cunt.
Yep.
why?
Hey, Kyoko, how you doing? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Yo, Kyoko. Why did he figure out, but I didn't? Man, what a fucking lame
Feel
way
like
to...
that's the only thing she cares about.
It's just like, that fucking dumbass figured it out? This would almost be worse if Byakuya... Aww. Hey, wait, that's the guy from Assassination Classroom.
Uh-oh.
That totally is! That's totally the guy from Assassination Classroom. Let me go pull up his picture. Give me a
Jaden
sec.
Ross guessed the twist already.
Fuck. It's like that anime came out after this game.
Did it? What the fuck is his
Yes,
name? The manga didn't.
The manga definitely did.
Terasaka? Is that his name?
character are
No,
you-
no, it's not Terasaka. It's the cool teacher, whatever his name is.
Oh. Yeah, but he married that blonde chick.
Spoilers. Other one.
Blonde and black don't make purple/white.
Okay, well, don't be rude. You have 3 teachers. All right, what are their names? Hook me up. Hook me up. What is his name?
Oh my God.
Kiyotaka.
This is like a
Whatever. I'm
fucking-
just gonna post his picture. I can't find his. Kurasuma. That's what his name was. Okay. But tell me that doesn't look like him though. He also kind of looks like Dojima too.
Well, you didn't post the picture, so I'll never tell.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it kind of.
The hair's a little bit different. Also looks like Dojima. Hey Kyoko, you got a present. Hey Kyoko. May as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze is fixed on only one thing.
I wonder what that thing was.
Present? wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what was so unusual.
No, I want to look at the picture. It's so wholesome.
So you're 3 when you find this, right? I only had time to make you 1 present. Dad, I'm like fucking 17. Oh, shit. I owe you a lot more, don't I? Oops. She was right. It was unusual, and she couldn't stop looking at it. No, not just looking. Glaring. Well, I'm gonna open it if you won't. There's a brightly colored box here. Seems totally out of place. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? Getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
It could be a bomb.
Why, you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous.
It's just gonna make me cry really, really hard.
But surprising, probably.
Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
I just open it, it's like fucking Chihiro's head.
It's a dead puppy.
Are you saying it's something that's gonna make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry.
Oh my.
What was in the box? It was bones. Boneless. What? That's not a way you describe food. It tastes really, boneless.
Calcium
Are these
C.
Kanji-kun's true feelings? Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined these are my favorite type of bones?
I see.
Just as I thought.
Huh? What was in the box? It was wrapped up all so nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. Human bones. Hey, what's the meaning of this? Just as you thought, how could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
He didn't even get it cremated. He just put himself in a box. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy's in a box.
My father...
Oh, that's awkward. Huh?
Ooh.
What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him.
We're gonna need a DNA
Are
sample.
you serious? This is Kyoko's dad. Pleasure to meet you, sir. How you doing? So I was asking for your daughter's hand. Makoto, stop it. Same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So.
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
So what? How did someone else open the door? They would have had to know your name.
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s.
What? Did he give birth to Kyoko when he was like 20?
Yeah, that happens.
I guess so.
It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
If he had to become headmaster of the school, he would have had to go through schooling for a long period of time, though.
God damn it,
Not
my
this
life.
again. Yeah, I know. We got it.
60 students.
Alter Ego said the
Alter Ego
headmaster.
said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two IDs together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words.
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway.
Well, the only people who set foot in the building, so what if some people were in here earlier? when the killing game began. They didn't set foot in the building. They just, Or what if they're walking on their hands? Then they didn't set foot on the building.
Okay.
Damn, Makoto, you're so smart. Jeez.
I'm
That's
gonna
cute.
tell you all something after we finish the game.
You're gonna
That'll
be
make
like,
you
oh,
go,
there's a major
"Oh."
plot hole.
No, there isn't actually a plot hole.
I'm sure
There
there
is or
is.
is not.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm.
What'd you
Or,
say, Em?
No,
Did
she
you say
wasn't
is
calm.
or is not?
There is not a plot hole.
Okay.
She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I had to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she'd cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Boneless.
Hidden room present.
Yeah, what a great hidden room present. Hey Kyoko, what's up? I feel like I shouldn't make any pointless small talk right now. Maybe I should just look around a bit first. Huh? This picture.
Oh.
It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko! Oh shit, I finally turned around!
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet,
And she
to now
buff.
find something like this.
It's like, Dad, if you grab me there one more time, I'm gonna fucking tear your arm off. Oh god! I must get away from this child. To now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, not only that, but I had also already read that other line.
Nice.
So what do you expect me to do now?
Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her. Their hair color is not even similar.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father?
Get in line. Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. What else we got? The filing cabinet seems to be full of the kind of place that you have a clue. I should take a look. Don't think Kyoko would like some stranger me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want.
Are you sure? Okay then. Makoto, why are you sticking your hands in my pockets? What, you told me to check whatever I wanted? No, get out of here. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh? He wore documents as clothes.
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else.
He could have gone outside to buy clothes. No, God.
He could have inherited our family business, our legacy, and
Instead, nice cutout. It actually hasn't been cutting out at all.
if he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
Weird. A desk. Headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
You sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't.
Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says in case of emergency. Well, that's convenient. I found some kind of emergency handbook on the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster.
For them surprise locker checks.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
It's not a breach of property if it's an emergency.
Now you can go check the lockers.
Son, I'm respecting your right to privacy by knocking, but I'm using a hammer to barge in because I'm your father anyway. I forget what the exact line is, but it's something more to that effect.
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
Huh? But Kyoko,
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Master's e-handbook has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto,
Yes, up. Huh?
can I ask you a favor?
Favor.
Favor. What's up?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave?
Yo, huh?
correct.
Get out.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I
second.
need to get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture no.
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories.
Oh, Matt Pat over there is just like, fuck.
That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. That was a weird fade out. Oh, is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster's dead.
The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... Oh my god, stop! Mukuro Ikusama, the 16th student! It's just that that one in particular takes so long to run through. 15 of us will meet in the main hall. And Mukuro, Mix, you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead.
I want to see if Ross gets it himself.
Even Mukuro.
Yes, even Mukuro.
You know, I think I should mention going forward that, while I am doing my best to, talk about things how I would if this weren't the case, I already got spoiled on who the mastermind is.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, specifically trying to avoid saying it, and I'm not specifically trying to avoid saying
How
who
could
isn't
you
it.
do this to Ross?
I'm just saying
I still don't know who it is, so it's all cool.
Okay.
Trust me, if Zuper was here in his bored, I don't like Danganronpa that much state, trust me, he would have spoiled it sometime. He would have, like, accidentally let that slip. Though Jaden is also pretty bad, telling us in, like, chapter fucking 2 this is all being recorded.
Yeah.
So the ones still left alive are me, Loser,
They make it pretty obvious.
Mega Loser,
Literally cameras.
Omega Loser,
watching
and Cute Girl Hina. And other Cute Girl Kyoko. Only these 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be, right?
When did you get spoiled?
I messaged you about it when it happened.
Let's take a look at the report card.
I don't remember that.
Search the person's name in our history.
But I don't know who did it.
Okay.
Well, if it was just Leon. No, it couldn't be. He got... Anyone who got, like, assassinated by Monokuma. No.
No, what if Leon wrote the 11037 on purpose?
Yeah, but then he got killed, so...
Well, or did he?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not finding any results for that name, Em.
Really?
So...
Well, it was in a link.
That
Oh,
feeling when I weigh more than everyone except for, like, 2 people. I think I'm about Sakura's weight, maybe a little bit lighter.
He
Been
sent
a
me a
while.
tweet. Yeah.
But these people are light. Is that just me? Not many of them break 100 pounds.
No, you're right. They are.
Americans are just fat.
I mean, I sent you a
Like,
spoiler.
Aline
too.
means 6 foot 1 inch,
Right
2
after
inches
that.
taller than me, and like 150 pounds. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I sent
weigh
you
that
the
much and I'm
first
5'5".
suspects. Oh yeah,
These people need to get some more meat on the meat bone.
Ross, I got
The bony
something to
meat?
show you.
Yeah. What do you have to show me?
It's this thing that
Is it Mukuro Ikasaba? Oh, nice. That's what you have to show me. Discord crashing. God damn it. That's what you have to show me, right? Discord crashing?
it's
That
in the
is
chat.
that is cursed. You can just remove that, please.
It's not cursed. It's blessed.
Oh,
And
it's
that was
terrifying.
basically M's idea, and you'll find out what I mean by that later.
Yeah, he's like a Diglett. You never see his feet.
I mean, that's true.
Except that you do. But, you know. Anyway, let's go use that special e-handbook.
Ready to
Well-
click on every single locker?
Oh, kill me now. Alright, so all the ones that are at
Well, only
least
the intact
openable.
ones.
Nope. It's pretty similar to the card readers in the lockers, and you have to use your handbook to open it up. Does that mean, let's just give it a try? Wait, but what about my emergency handbook? I found that. What if he went through this whole rigmarole with every single locker? Okay, let's give it one more try.
You have to click on it.
Take out the emergency handbook. Nice. Let's see what we got inside. Trash! This locker is totally Wait a minute.
This looks like Yasuhiro's.
It does. Whoever it belongs to has some organization problems in every part of his life. It's definitely Yasuhiro. Oh, look at that sacred
like
dick.
An ender pearl.
Yeah. Hey, Makoto, watch this. Ooh! This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't they used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked here in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as all casual and natural as possible. Picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of uneasiness I had been evaporated. Well, I guess we know who this belongs to, huh, don't we? Huh? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. This is our Yasuhiro? Notebook also contains a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean He attended class here? No, that can't be possible. I mean,
Yeah,
Hiro came
he's
to the school at the same
stupid
time
for
as the rest
class.
of us. And we were all suckered into this evil world. Never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this little notebook? Alright. What if the ending changes depending on which locker you check first? And the very first locker you check is one of the different students. And that student's the killer. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Probably not. Nothing. Nice. What a boring locker. This is like my locker at high school. I never carried shit from my locker.
Yeah, I literally never.
Yeah, I never put anything in it. They just had me put a lock on it. I think when I left school, I left the lock.
There was
ours had
some
built-in
reason,
locks.
like, yeah, ours had built-in locks. I just don't remember what I used. I remember using it for something. I had to go in it a couple times.
There were some textbooks I put in there that we used.
Maybe I
like,
did. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. It's been a long time. Just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. Don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. But there's something written inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before.
I think that'd be a
A
narrator.
girl who's meticulous at writing. Maybe Toko?
I just read that in narrator voice, Ross, since
Yep.
you don't know.
There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a
Just get
shelter.
Your normal narrator voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ross, there's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter, Ross.
And
Yeah,
isolate the
that
students
works.
here in a communal life. I decided to talk to one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
Oh, there we go.
So it's Coco.
He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said.
I like Makoto's face. He's like, ah!
The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era.
Is it really that corrupted? I mean, fuck's sake. So we have Starbucks in every corner. Come on, it's not that bad.
This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father.
Ugh. Okay, what?
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in her locker? In this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little.
I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would help prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense?
Despair walks among us, and so we survive.
There's a second despair. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are these things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro? A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko? There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Well, I took the emergency handbook and ran across this locker and... Bup. Bup! These ones are all torn apart. Nope, that's it. We're done. One for Hiro, one for Kyoko.
Yep.
And a giraffe extending meme. Alright, well, that was fun. Now what? Was there anything in there to open? I don't think there was. It was just a boring room with nothing in it. Alright.
I was muted for a minute, but I thought that there was a locker you missed.
Was
I guess
there?
not if they're letting you leave.
I don't know. This has more of the Phoenix Wright feeling to me, where they're just gonna let you go. In the normal trials, they're like, no, stay here. There's more shit to find. Phoenix Wright, they're like, oh, is there more shit to find in there? Oh, we don't know. Just go wherever the fuck you want, and you get lost for a long period of time. There have been times where I was stuck on investigations for like 2 hours. It's a good game, but hoo boy, do you get stuck. Quite a lot. Oh, Fumi's room. That has nothing to do with the investigation. Can I just go inside any of the people's rooms? I can. No, they didn't even give a room to the 16th student. It's like, you don't get a room. You don't get to sleep. Wait a minute. How are they allowed to sleep? They have to sleep in one of the dorms.
Maybe in one of the second floor ones.
Or they just slept in the headmaster room.
But they're not allowed to. You have to go to bed in the dorms, otherwise it's breaking the school rules.
Well, they also cheated at the class trial, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that wasn't them cheating. That was Monokuma cheating.
Monokuma's a robot.
Yeah, well, you know, the not Mukuro cheat. It was the second despair cheating. Mukuro did not cheat, I don't think. Did Mukuro cheat?
I mean, presumably...
God, all this seems so much. I mean, they made the rules, apparently. They made the regulations. Speaking of which, are we done with regulations? I think we are. They wouldn't add a new regulation just to fuck us, would they? Yeah, it's just 12. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I broke that one. Anyway. Well, we can check that off our list, I think. Let's actually take a look. What else we got? So, rooms are locked doors. So we did the dorms. 4th floor data center, 4th floor headmaster's room. So we're going to go to the 4th floor next. Then the biolab, garden, and dojo are all on the 5th floor. So we'll do 4th floor next. To the 4th floor, away.
Bum, bum, bum.
To the data center. Hey Makoto, I went to the data center for some stupid fucking reason. I don't know why. I can't understand any of this shit. What's up?
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all these doors in the schools have been unlocked, then that one should open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. No, I meant it. Alright, let's open. Just in case it does blow me up, though, of course. Just an instant game over. No explanation. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh, wait, let me take cover first. I want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath of it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. Threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Nice. Good room. It's the Top Gun room. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
Jim Carrey, Eggman's car in the Sonic movie.
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So, what do you think?
What the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but...
Just a second.
This place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. Well, we have a couple things to examine, including this weird hatch. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about the weird device. Is that it? Alright. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Please tell me this is how we control Monokuma. That'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Ifumi would probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a...
Ifumi,
Yeah, I have my suspicions. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. And that could mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on. Sorry, this is apparently boring to me. You can't just or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Wait, there's a sound effect button. Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what'd you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? Take a good look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And I just, like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. This must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center? That's right next door. The room we were just in? That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yeah, please. I'm kind of scared of the mine right now. So I'll just cheer on from here. Always the best. Bear. Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Nice.
Is that Monokuma? Hey!
Grrr! Grrr! Give me your donut!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted, how did he know? Anyway, what is this, some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from any...
Found it.
The self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Oh man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. I mean, that was pretty obvious. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. What do you mean? What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma. Monokuma? Wait, for real? Yep, looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which
Wait,
means
for real?
the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control panel room is totally separate from the data center room with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey,
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Kyoko's theory was right. That seems like a massive oversight. But I guess, yeah, no, you can't. You'd have to be, like, on Monokuma vision. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true...
Oh my god.
Do you want me to read it this time, Ross?
No.
This time around, yes, so I guess it can't be any of us 6. Because we would have all been in the room, except for Kyoko. God damn it. No, but we were all there at the trial.
Yeah.
The one person... Okay, no, there were a couple people who were never at a trial.
Yeah, the dead people.
Junko was never at a trial, and Sayaka was never at a trial. Those are the two... And... Oh my god, is it Junko? Because she would have revealed that that punning Monokuma was a bad idea. She could have been a robot, and that would have been Junko.
She bled, and Kyoko took her body temperature.
Yeah, she could have been an So then just Sayaka. That's it.
I think that...
Because
there has to be
everyone...
another exception, right?
There's no other exception. Those are the only two that have never been to a trial. Everyone else was at the trial. Liam was on trial for himself, so he couldn't have been in the control panel room.
Except for in the game demo.
Yeah, except for in the game demo. There's...
They could pull some BS and have it so that Mukuro was controlling Monokuma for some period of time.
That's true. So there could be two, but then someone would have had to find the control panel. Like, that would have been...
No,
What
but
I'm
if there's
saying
two, that
is
makes
Mukuro
sense.
could have been in on it. Because they did hide her. So Mukuro could have controlled Monokuma during
While the
class
one
trials.
person
Except,
observed.
but except for the last one, but, you know.
But
Yeah.
also, two makes sense, because...
In that
remember
case, for the
what
last
note
one,
said-
that does open a lot more, but... So, it only if Mukuro's the one controlling Monokuma, that opens up a lot more people, but that's still pretty fucked.
Yeah, no, I think it's like... I'm just saying we should think about all... I don't think we should rule any characters out, like, based
We
on
can
that.
probably rule out the immediate 6 that were at the trial
Yeah.
for Mukuro, though.
I think we can rule out everybody who was at the trial. And we can rule out Mukuro because while she did maybe control Monokuma before,
She's fucking dead.
she's dead now.
That leaves Hifumi as still the most likely suspect, which is fucking hilarious. I'm not sure why I think Hifumi is hilarious to be one of the most likely suspects. But then again, he appeared in one of the pictures. Does that mean anything? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Anyway, here's a hint. Then the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Unless there's a second control room. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. So do you know who it is and how it's them, or do you just know who it is?
I just know who it is.
Okay, so you're still, like, you'll still have to, like, learn. But you probably have that aha moment, if you haven't already had it. Oh, okay.
I have not already had it, I will say that.
You have or haven't?
Have not.
Okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean,
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? So who knows if they set up traps or something. Can't say it isn't possible. But I really hope it's not true. So, like... You want to leave soon? There's still lots of places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. Good job, Aoi. You helped prove that Monokuma is a fan of donuts when controlled by Aoi. That's your claim to intelligence. Oh yeah, I guess we could. Nice. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Ah, the door just locked on its own! Well, I guess we'll never get to check out the hatch now. Huh? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted!
You dickhead!
just a second.
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you like! Well, I guess we know for sure it's not Aoi now.
Hey,
It's for your benefit! Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around! Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school's mascot just up and stopped moving!
I don't know,
Well,
you
that
could...
means they're in there right now.
Yeah, they're in there right
Mastermind
now,
was
fuck
just
off.
in that
So if someone broke the door, sacrificing their life, we'd be able to end the game.
He-
Byakuya,
he-
get over here!
Probably just kill everyone.
yeah.
Sacrifice
As you
Toko.
may have guessed, this is where my controls are!
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room? Yeah, it's one of the extras. Don't worry, they're not actually related.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
Amundo's my favorite.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Well, I guess it can't be Hifumi. Good luck fucking hiding 300 pounds of weight behind like a desk or something.
What if it's a fat suit?
I mean, it was honestly the hatch.
Are you sure? You were as thorough as you could have been?
You didn't check the hatch, so you can't get the true ending now. Ha ha!
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way. The hatch on the floor.
Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it.
Well, it wouldn't let me check the hatch. I checked it first. It's not fair.
Yeah, and then Makoto was like, wait, I should check the machine first. Okay, it's fine.
Yep. Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever.
Thanks.
Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating.
I don't know. Depending on the room size, I don't know if Hifumi could fit through the hatch.
I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace!
Maybe Hifumi is wearing a fat suit and he's actually really skinny. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back on when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Also, I like how we got booted out of the whole data center when we got out of the room, too.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave... Well, the hatch couldn't be open from this outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice! You got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can do, too.
Go to the bathroom real quick, let me know if anything important happens.
Cool. That's the only way forward. I will walk over to the headmaster's room, I guess. Which is... Where was it? It wasn't the chem lab. This is the headmaster's room. Ah, exactly who I didn't want to see. This is the headmaster's room. Heard an awful lot about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Ah, Makoto, it's you.
Oh, Byakuya. Charmed.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto. Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? When we're out of here, remember this moment.
That's funny.
The fucking... Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
What do you mean something interesting?
Take a look at this.
It's my dong, Makoto.
Now,
Nice.
get on your knees and suck and blow. It was on top of that pathetically Wait, what?
Ostentatious.
Ostentatious. Yes.
Ostentatious.
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 It's such a Byakuya word.
It is. It's out of place. I think it's him. Well, actually, let's not say anything. Another word. Characterized in vulgar or pretentious display. Designed to impress and to attract notice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. Something like that. It doesn't look good, essentially, is what he's saying.
Such an asshole, Byakuya B. Now we're waiting for M because story.
Yes.
Don't worry, Ross will definitely cut this out in post.
Daddy issues. Alright. On top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. I had a fun comment chain that I replied to on that video I posted in Personal stuff. It's the Persona 5 and their awful fan base. And it's basically this guy who's a fan of Shin Megami Tensei just taking a massive dump on Persona 5 fans that are pretentious and want to have Persona 5 on the Switch. Mm-hmm. Well, I think that would be cool. I also agree that, we should probably get a lot more of the Atlas games on the Switch. That'd be cool as well. And I got into this whole chain of comments about this. There's one guy mentioned that Akechi is way better in Persona 5 Royale.
He is.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You actually get to interact with him other than just Gaha!
Okay, well, you get to interact with him, but it doesn't mean he's like a better character. He killed like over 15 fucking people at least.
Yeah, so he get like you get to understand why he does what he does.
Okay, but that doesn't mean like he should be a fucking party member. He should just, you know what his social link should be? He should be in like prison, and you have the option to visit him. Like, yeah, it's lame that you don't get him as a party member, but it's like fucking sick.
Oh, you're talking about Akechi?
Yes.
You do get him as a party member,
Here's
though.
the deal. I see. I got a cough. I see your point, Ross. But you fail to realize that Akechi is hot.
Yeah,
So-
that's fair. But so's Adachi. I mean,
Yeah, and Adachi should also be a party member.
I mean, he's a fighter. So you're allowed to kill 15 plus people if you're hot. But what if like of those 15 people he killed someone that was hotter than him?
Then
Like what if he killed like a massive like really cute idol? What if he killed like a Nanako character, like a little 6-year-old cute kid? What if he killed another pretty guy? But then I guess there's also the option. What if he killed whatever loser was on that subway? He's just like, oh yeah, I'm on the subway. What if he killed him? Then it'd be some bonus points. But we don't know. We don't know those 15 people he killed. At least I'm throwing that number out of my ass. Only people we know is Okumura. Anyway, class 78 student registry.
What happened while I was gone? Anything?
We entered the room. Byakuya was here. This is the headmaster's room. And I left immediately, and he's like, oh, you're trying to leave? He got really upset, and it was really funny. Anyway, he said there was something interesting, and it's the 78 student registry, and this is it.
Yep. It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
And apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there, along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
well, that establishes something at least. Mukuro Ikasawa, the 16th student. Watch out for her.
Watch out for her, yep.
It must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Listen, I couldn't distract Monokuma for long. He was starting to get very un-PC. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
First page.
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
Ooh, what?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. Bum bum bum. Bum. Ross, you aren't even doing it to the rhythm of the music.
I'm trying. You can't do it that fast. What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you?
Look, I'm trying to make this mechanic cool so it gets redone in the sequel. No.
No. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
Detailed report. Colonel, what are
Colonel.
you talking about?
Squeeze my heart. I don't know what a kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. A
Interesting.
clue that will blow this whole case open.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared. Oh, there she is. Oh, she looks like a female Makoto. Or not Makoto.
It's a
Persona
really-
3.
It's
Oh.
a really bad picture of her, though.
Minato.
She's cute though.
Yeah, but it's a really bad picture. There's a high quality one later.
Okay.
Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background of the entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. The fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle, or the fact that she might have not have even participated once. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's dangerous to the other students, I'll be forced to take all responsible measures. All reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? So that does, yeah, that does pretty much. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Junko then. Cool. Why would they kill Mukuro? Or Sayaka, yeah. Man, imagine if that wasn't the case, though, and you'd had to, like, fuck, which of those two it is. Plus, even the headmaster seems to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They wouldn't have taken her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? The picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? The girl who seemed to be included as part of our class, 78? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is.
Oh, gee, I wonder who it is.
Any further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot, 7 inches, 37 pounds, and even lists
37?
her vitals.
37 pounds!
And it even lists her vital. 32... Oh,
31, 22.
31, 22, 32.
1 second, that number... It can't be.
No, it's not Makoto's.
No. You are joking me. Oh, okay, she's not actually the lightest. She is fucking light, though. For 5'7"? What the hell? Does she eat? Oh, Junko's the same thing. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, what's up?
Did I
Is that the exact same weight?
Yeah!
Huh.
What the fuck? Yo, what? Oh, that's wild. What? No, that can't be a coincidence. Come on.
Is the ladder number also in the handbook?
31, 22, 32? The 32 is. Yeah, 30 or 31
There's
is.
two
It's
pages.
31.
There's 2 pages.
That's just because of that shit.
Yeah.
But that is her height and weight. That's
And her chest
No,
size.
31 is the first number there.
Yeah, that's their breast size.
That's
the most important.
oddly specific.
Like, I'm so smart, then Byakuya is gonna tell you next line.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body?
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later.
They're not gonna give that to me. That's gonna be a tricky thing for later.
Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
Interesting. Very interesting.
What if
They don't look similar at all, though.
I got a what if here. What if the Junko that died in chapter 1 is actually Mukuro? And then the Mukuro that just died is Junko?
My problem with that is that The whole premise on killing Mukuro, she's really skilled, is taking her by surprise. Just her, like, Junko suddenly going up and stepping on Monokuma and then getting stabbed with, like, a billion spears. It's just like, what? Also, why would she be dressed as Junko? And why would she die?
I don't know.
And it's very clear that Mukuro is the ultimate despair working for them. So I think Mukuro is Mukuro. There's 16 students. There's no changing that. I don't think Mukuro is Junko. But I think there is something going on here. And I don't know what it is. And I don't like the implications at all. Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance that body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Wait. Her having red nails, though.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't show you.
I mean, it wouldn't, obviously. But she's the ultimate fashionista.
But Junko had red nails.
Yeah, she did. Her hair is somewhat... Those boots, though. She had boots on. But why would she be wearing this weird white cloth?
Well, she wasn't. They put a jacket over her body, remember?
Yeah, that's true. So then they would have been preserving all the bodies. So maybe it's just the fact that they actually do have similar weight, size, and chest, so they just use that fact. But that would just be too coincidental. Weird. Very, very, very weird.
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all that but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt just to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's why all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Hooray.
Hurry up, slave. Oh, and one last thing. A bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice for me?
For me... You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me.
I'm pretty sure she's the mastermind again. Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch, huh?
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
Junpei's, believe it or don't.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Some of it makes me feel anxious. Well, it's the 78 student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles of me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikasaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. Which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Well, there are trophies and even a shield in the display case. And there's a monitor. There's the previous headmasters. There's a camera.
I think that's everything. I don't know the shelves.
Bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books.
Okay, I'm back again. Did anything happen?
What'd you miss?
Byakuya gave advice of don't trust Kyoko.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, don't put all your faith in one basket.
So the next place would be the biolab.
Is that everything on the 4th floor? Yeah. So, wait. Biolab. Was the biolab locked?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Alright, cool. Where the fuck was the biolab at? Oh, it was that...
Next floor.
Wait, yeah, it's the 5th floor. Alright, yeah, you're confusing me.
How am I confusing you?
Because I was asking if, like, that was all that was left on the 4th floor. Which it was. Alright. Wait, hold up. Oh, it's just a... Wow, having Monokuma on the map is weird. Anyway, 5th floor time. Here in the garden.
Toko in the dojo.
Be very still.
Raw dog! Whoa.
Oh, okay, so it's the body room.
Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator.
It's
Seriously,
the
why is
body
it so
room.
cold?
That's what those doors are. 100%.
Oh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out.
Even the fucking monitor has it on. Is iced.
Yeah. Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side is a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side... So I can't do anything? Oh, wait.
No,
here we go.
there's another side.
There's some kind of weird machine or something. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Well, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. Cadaver needs.
Cadaver?
Yeah, cadaver needs.
Hey, when you after this text, can you check the freezers again? Because some of them are lit up and some of them aren't, and I want to know how many are lit up.
It was the left side and the right side, I think, but I'll check again.
Yeah, but
in addition to
What's
the
a certain
germicidal,
number?
yeah, in addition to the germicidal lamps, you need to provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know when the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity level will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as they need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will be activated and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instructional manual for the fridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All 16 for students. And of the ones lit up, there are 9. Meaning we got one that isn't covered.
I wonder if that body that's supposedly Mukuro was actually a body that was taken out of this room.
And that
It
would
was
be
actually-
Junko.
Yeah.
Because there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, wait a minute.
And Mukuro.
And Mukuro. Yeah. Yeah. So what happened? One of them got taken. Probably that one right there. Wait a minute. Wouldn't they have put them in order?
They did. Starting from the left to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did they start at the top row or the bottom row? And
Well,
so if they did they'd be like top, bottom,
so it'd be
top,
1,
bottom,
2,
top,
3.
bottom,
So
top,
it
bottom.
would be either the 5th or it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And is it based on student number or order of death?
Well, that gives us a couple options. So let's think about it. So if they just went in order of the people that died, which is what I would personally do, that would make a lot more sense. Because there's no way they would have followed it out, because Chihiro's dead and Chihiro's 15, so they couldn't have ordered it that way.
Right, okay.
So it would be... Alright, you were in there.
Sayaka's first.
So we got 1, 2... 1, 1, 7, 3...
Chihiro next?
4... 5.
So it's Mondo, or if it's actually the 8th one?
Yeah. Depends on which one they put in first. So we'll just do 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
8 would be Celeste.
Celeste.
Damn! Looks like I am rising from the dead!
I mean, I already told you that spoiler.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Wait, is it Celeste or Sakura? I thought it was the 8th
Sakura's 9, Celeste's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sakura. So it's Sakura or Mondo. If they were putting them in order.
I feel like it could be Celeste if they did bottom top.
But why would they do that?
I don't know, she has red nails, I think.
Does Celeste have red nails?
You know, she had that finger thing.
If they did use Celeste, she's kinda close. 5'5", 101, 31 inches. Alright, that's believable. I'd buy that.
Yeah, she just lost 2 inches in the explosion.
Yeah, sure. It's covered by a blanket. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's reasonable. 4 pounds different, same chest size, roughly the same height. Couple inches, give or take. Alright. Alright. But that would be... just, I don't know.
Well,
Because it wouldn't be in order. Not that it would really necessarily have to be in order. They could have just arranged it. Surprised the surveillance camera can work in here. There are icicles hanging from the monitor.
I don't think you searched the blankets yet either. If that's even something you can search.
The right-handed lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Biolab seeker has been added. And about those lights on each slot. It looks like it's set up so when the slot's occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up by blue, another one of the victims is. Well, if Makoto was cool, he'd open all of them up to check, but he probably won't.
I'm too. I couldn't do that.
I can't let my emotions take control now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Open the doors.
No.
Oh my god, Makoto, I hate you so much. Like, yeah, maybe you can't open it because it's a weird keypad, but try the fucking thing. Dude.
No.
Oh, no. I can't do that. No. Oh.
Oh, the blankets are searched.
There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Oh.
Ooh.
Morgue tarps. Interesting. Not even gonna note that down, Makoto. You are really bad at this. I'd be opening every single one of those if I was controlling. I'd be like, fuck. This is gonna suck, but I have to do it. Also, that is a lot of parts. Cadaver indeed. Alright, shake off the cold.
There were like 2 other rooms with like check marks in this area.
Yep, you got your bio lab, you got your dojo, and you got your plant room. Well, the plant room is the scene of the crime, so I'm gonna go to the dojo real fast, just to give it one more look over. Who's in here?
And then we go to the fucking...
Oh, man. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight?
No! Go in front of that target, and then I'll make you permanently out of my sight. No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you could find a clue.
Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue.
Man, at least Aoi tried.
I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time.
Yeah, you missed like a whole month of your life. Calm down, Coco.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down.
I'll tell
Do
you
have
when I've
any
had
idea
enough.
What I'm going through right now?
No, and I really don't want to know, so please don't explain.
When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing.
Nobody's gonna.
Master Well.
I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Probably because you have a murderer inside of you that's killed about like 30 people. Give or take.
That's no reason.
Well, I don't think there were any clues here, so maybe I'll get going. Am I just allowed to leave? Yeah.
That was the line. Why are you laughing? Oh, he hit it again, so I have to do it again. Why? Why is everything?
I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm just gonna get going.
Is there really
Nothing in
that
here?
will let you?
It's just a mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko. Okay, well, I guess we don't actually know what smacked her in the back of the head then. You know, if it was Junko's body, it would make sense. Because Junko got stabbed with like a billion spears. So...
Oh, that'd be all the wounds.
Yeah, a bunch of wounds that aren't fresh.
Because they said she had no wounds when she got here.
If it was Celeste, on the other hand, she was burned at the stake.
Right.
And then she got hit with a fucking truck. That would cause a couple wounds. So, I don't think there's a body to recover from that one. That's a pretty close casket funeral if I've ever heard of one. But Junko, on the other hand, I mean, a bunch of spears. The body's gone.
The explosion mark.
It's gone. Fukuro's body, it's not here. Hey, Makoto, how you doing? What are you doing? Thought I'd try cannibalism. You should really try it sometime.
It tastes like chicken.
A Monokuma flower. What if it ate the body? Unbelievable. Sickening. Honestly, I'd be more terrified if there were more than that. Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. Well, I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? Corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. The tarp. Tarp played a key role in another case, so... Better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have had some clue left behind here. That's another reason to blame possibly Hifumi. Hifumi also used the tarp. So it's like a same method.
Yeah.
Huh? Before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp that says Biolab!
Investigator, jeez.
It says Biolab? Then this originally came from the Biolab? Cool. What about that pickaxe? It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. This pickaxe is connected to Manda somehow. Strange. Wait, Monokuru? Who's Monokuru? Who's that?
It's a sequel that was canceled.
It's that lawnmower. I don't think it's related to the case. I like how he calls it that lawnmower. To the biolab. I wish the Monokuma flowers were related. That's all I really needed to check here. Oh, you dick! I'm not done yet!
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard?
Oh, okay.
Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Oh, it's lovely. Thanks for asking.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Oh boy.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Oh, what? No one wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that...
So...
Said to go to the gym, right?
I know we ruled out alive people. However, Yasuhiro's the only person we haven't... Okay, never mind.
To be fair, he was at the trial. So, after
Yeah,
Mukuru died, so...
But there could be something. I don't know.
I don't know. At this point, I don't think it actually is Yasuhiro. There's a weird thing going on with his stuff being in that locker upstairs, but I have no idea what that's all about.
Well, Kyoko's was there too.
Yeah, but Kyoko is just weird in general. Oh, hey, hero. Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. I'm not the killer or anything. Hey, Makoto, if you say anything, I'll punch you in the fucking nuts, okay? You hear Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but, I gotta go. Here, I'll wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? In this door is the final boss. And it's just me now. Morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is.
Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final? It just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front.
But there's a catch! There's also a tentacle monster! Woo! Can you defeat it? Sorry, we didn't have enough money for a tentacle monster, so I could just take it.
The envelope.
Yeah.
Good hint. Oh wait, no, it's just the envelope. Okay, gotcha.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Don't worry, just get on with it.
Oh man, his reaction's gonna be great! We're gonna get so many reaction channels going after this! Free publicity! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Well, Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope anyway, and opened it. What I found inside was a single photograph, and this is going to be the most fucked one of them all, isn't it? Oh, goody! It featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well.
If you want to go ahead and hide the text, then you can look at it. There you go.
If you don't take this picture correctly, Fumi, I'm gonna fucking kill you! Okay!
Yes, master.
Hey,
So
Mundo!
all 16 people are here.
Yeah. Except me. Not me.
Wait, what?
I'm not here. Where you see me at?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh yeah, you're right.
There's actually only 15.
I also like how Junko's face is getting totally blocked. It's like, nope. Hey, wait a minute. That's weird. Why is Junko's face getting blocked?
Maybe that is
Pocket
Makoto.
something.
What if Makoto
Is Junko.
is actually Junko?
I mean, I did get decked on the very first day by
Yeah, Makoto
Mondo.
was just Junko after a few years of testosterone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. She turned out well. Chihiro's so happy. That's a precious smile.
Yeah. Same for Aoi and Sayaka.
I love the Leon. It's just knowing what Leon did to Sayaka. It's just
Look
like,
at Leon's hand.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Some of these people just don't look happy to be here, though. Just everyone in the front row is like, hell yeah. And then you got just
Everyone in the back.
Celeste's just like, no. Byakuya's no. Kyoko, no.
Mondo's like, I'm not next to my bro.
No, Mondo looks at least a little happy. Fenrir girl over there is just no. Junko is just, oh, I guess I'm not part of this, am I?
You can't tell what her emotion is.
Yeah. Also, is Kyoko wearing lipstick? Is it just me, or does that kind of look like...
know.
A lot of the girls have, like, more red around their lips. Anyway. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. They had a whole fun time without me.
Oh,
Wait,
I just
but
figured out where we are.
There's someone behind Sayaka.
We're right behind Sakura, so no one can see us. Yeah.
What a good idea to take the
Fucking,
picture that way.
monstering.
She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I went to look in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Kasaba?
Yeah, you see how
And
that
this girl
shitty
is-
quality picture pales in comparison to the better one they put here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Her blue hair is a little less defined in that picture, though.
It's
What?
not blue, it's black.
Oh, that is bad, then. Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, where the hell am I?
I mean, I know where you are. It's pretty obvious where
Am
you
I the
would
one
be.
taking the picture? But then... Yeah, because he's holding the camera, but he can't take the picture that way. Who took the picture?
Alright, guys, I'm gonna take the picture.
Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Except for Sakura. She go to school like that? She's not even bothering to wear a uniform.
Well, that could be... No, she's wearing a white jacket.
Also, Junko's not really wearing the uniform. Kyoko kind is rocking the uniform. Kind of.
Kyoko has the
Celeste
uniform.
isn't even fucking close. Don't even get me started on that.
No, Celeste isn't. Even Byakuya is wearing the uniform.
Leon's not.
Leon's wearing the white jacket like Sakura and, I can never remember his name. Afro,
Yasuhiro?
Yeah, Yasuhiro, Sakura, and Leon are all...
Yeah. Weird. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. Where am I at? I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture is all 15 other students, but not me.
If I was Makoto, I'd hide that piece of evidence.
But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't even remember taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural... What did you just say about Sayaka?
He didn't see
Oh, he
her.
went to junior... Oh, yeah, that's right. He did go to junior high with Sayaka. That's right.
Yeah.
Is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be? Everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up with this rambling?
Soliloquy?
Soliloquy? The Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way, standing... So, I mean, get out.
Next in line, please.
But...
I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of the left field.
Dog Trio!
Duck trio.
Trio. I guess that means
Trio,
he's done
trio.
talking. Damn it. Well, the group photo's been added to the Truth Bullet section.
I
Good.
feel like the investigating is going to take us another hour at Ross's pace.
So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Good thing we have this extra day then, I guess, huh? How does that even count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Was it photo-chopped, as the Persona Q group says? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear this all up.
Now go talk with everyone.
That would be the thing to do, although I also want to go to the biolab. I don't think it's going to let me go to the biolab. Well, let's go talk to Aoi. I'm sure everyone will pop in.
It might if someone's in the biolab, maybe?
Yo. I can deal with talking to Aoi first. What's up? So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. Huh? She ran off so fast I didn't have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why won't you talk to me? This is a problem. I don't even think Byakuya is gonna want to talk about this one. Well...
Nobody on the second.
They're not hiding in
Sure.
very creative spots.
He's waiting for you.
He's a-waiting. I at least have some faith that Byakuya won't run away like a little bitch.
It's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you right now, Makoto.
He runs with his arms flailing behind his back out of the room. Did he lock the door and he left a note for me? Are you fucking kidding me? His letter was part of Monokuma's setup, too. He wanted us to find an act all upset and crazy. I'm sure anyone watching the broadcast would just eat that kind of drama up. Alright, that was the thing. That was earlier. Hey there, Bucko. I hate you so much. What's up? Oh, Byakuya.
Yeah.
Listen, do you think we could talk?
Yeah.
Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he did. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? It's not as like he's been acting like that the whole game. Like he was purposely trying to avoid me.
They're all
Good.
like, damn it! Makoto found out about our prank. Now let's ignore him.
This would be one elaborate fucking prank.
Everyone jumps out and they're like, fucking
Surprise! We hate you! Everything you know is a lie! Surprise!
think of this like hazing, but worse.
This is like next generation hazing. Well, I have zero guarantee that Yasuhiro's gonna fucking stick around. He's gonna bolt the second he sees me.
He'll yell at you, call you a ghost, and run away.
Hey, hero. Gah! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you freak out like that. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. I wasn't able to talk to him without the notebook I found. It looks like he was trying to avoid me. Well, place your bets on Toko sticking around. Probably faint on sight.
Maybe Kyoko, if you can even find her.
Oh, good, she's in the bio lab. Maybe she'll have chilled out a little bit.
Alright, ready to talk? Oh,
No.
I decided to visit the bio lab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there...
Oh.
Nice. Guess it was a little... Oh, she probably saw the body and was just like... Pfft. Huh? Toko?
oh.
Well. Right now I need to deal with Toko.
Nah, she's not important.
Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Oh, what a surprise.
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I was actually dreading. But, you know. Oh, I wasn't.
Have you reached that certain age?
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
Yeah, okay. So, why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga. We share some basic
Bazinga.
knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No.
Oh, so she has
More
double
like half.
RAM.
Genocide Jill's memory has been added to the Truth Bullet section of the handbook.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around here somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes,
By himself?
I assume so.
Did she
I
say...
knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things messy.
Hold on. Before we continue with the line,
What?
did she say, yes, daddy?
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard that. Like, not in the text, but like just like the random words they
I
say
did not
sometimes.
hear that, but I would not put that past her.
But this game came out in 2010. It wasn't really as popular of a thing to say.
I mean,
It's also Genocide Jill, and she says all the random fucking shit she wants.
True.
Kyoko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jill anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. Found the reason.
Genocide Joe.
The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here.
Probably Kyoko.
That must be why she passed out.
Hey, what's up?
But
She faints so easily.
Hey, Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
Yo, you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room.
Oh, yeah, it's,
It would seem
It's a morgue.
yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and... well, there you have it.
You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
I mean, she also could have sneezed. You don't know, the room's cold.
It would seem
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there...
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why has everything got to be so difficult with her?
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Thank God someone's smart here.
Well,
Huh?
it's Kyoko.
How come?
Because Mukuro's body was in here.
Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge?
I see.
No!
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the trial over again, I guess.
So
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Great, I'm gonna wait outside the door where it's warm. Just wait over there, that's it. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, same one as I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember this tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got into the Biolab and took it over there. Hooray. I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly, on the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But these ones aren't.
It would seem that the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Open the damn one. Oh my god, I hate you so much. Open them! It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. Can't do it. Can't look inside. Oh my god, you little bitch. I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Alrighty, geez, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
Did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Yep. Yep. Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those things were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, or a metal spear.
As thick as a metal pipe.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is the other wounds, but the file says they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But all we got from the Monokuma file right afterward was that she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
I'm trying to wrap my head around them. Stop giving me more. One of many.
right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural power. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning.
But I thought you said he did have supernatural power, Kyoko. Yes, I can tell when death is about to happen. Shut up.
Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of those possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Fair enough.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at the Mukuro profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the.
So then...
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Alright.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Oh, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But you could have abandoned me, but you decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigation, yes?
Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Oh dear! Better save the game. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead then. Out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad ever since you first got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found out who you had crushes on back when you were 16.
How did you figure that out?
No. I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But I'm about to blow your fucking mind. It was about the headmaster, your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together in a cohesive picture, or to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
Did you lie? What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes.
I mean, I wrote it down. Here it is. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's notebook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews?
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself.
Okay.
I think you'll realize exactly what it means.
It's pretty
You'll
obvious.
understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
Great. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue in this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Can we do it in a place that's not so cold?
No.
Ramble.
In other words...
So as it turns out,
Ah, god damn it.
the arrangements I'd made didn't stick.
We're not gonna have the wedding at Disney World? I'm sorry, Makoto.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask. For the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice, suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room, check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope.
I
Even if it's the
forgot
worst
that
truth in the world.
Uber sent me $10 on PayPal, so it's just been sitting in the my PayPal account for like 3 weeks.
Who sent it, Jaden?
Super.
Oh.
Oh, you
When
did,
we
didn't
bought
you?
Borderlands, yeah.
I can't afford to lose.
I couldn't afford the game, so Super sent me $10. $9.90 because PayPal takes not 10 cents for some reason.
Anyway, what was I doing?
Make money.
Alright, so I need to go to the AV room.
That's like floor 2, right?
It sure isn't. It's floor 1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, because that was the first motive.
Probably the best motive, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
What? 10 million US dollars wasn't a great motive, Ro?
Okay, to be fair, I think Celeste had good reasoning. Like,
No,
her
she
life
did.
goal-
Fuck off.
Her life goal.
Fuck
was to have a
off.
European
Terrible
mansion
reason.
Filled with vampire butler boys. I think that's valid as fuck.
Yeah, that's a valid reason. Killing a bunch of people, it's a shortcut to stupidity.
Technically, she only killed. Oh, wait, no, she did kill 2 people. Well, never mind.
She really could have just gotten away with, I don't know,
You passed
gambling
it.
some more. Yeah, I know, I'm just talking.
Okay. But like, you know, she was also desperate to get out of Hope's Peak.
Yeah, well, it's just stupid. Alright. Well, there's absolutely nothing in here, just normal cardboard box. Absolutely nothing in here, huh? Even now on the other side of this camera, the mastermind, but that's just going to come to an end soon enough. Where do I have to play this damn thing? Oh, here we go.
There.
Well, this should be able to play DVDs just fine. I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoka gave me and put it into the player. Oh dear. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared in the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds before hyper-realistic blood started spurting out. But to me, it felt like an eternity. We're gonna watch Squidward's Suicide, right? My favorite episode of SpongeBob.
Oh,
Then all
yeah.
of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh dear. Sayaka!
Who did her voice?
I did.
Yeah. Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
Oh, maybe she'll voice. The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice
Yes.
of a middle-aged man.
I am ready here on casting couch.
Hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know.
I've heard that voice before.
I think that's Kyoko's dad.
I mean, it is, but yeah, I've heard that voice before.
He means the VA.
Yeah.
Right.
I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Oh my fucking god. Is it him again? Is it Yuri Lowenthal again? Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
No, it's not. Oh, it's the... It's from a Persona game.
Couch.
It's not the Sue director, is it?
No, it's not.
God, who is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. He plays a lot of bit roles. I know this guy's voice does.
Let's see.
Look me up. Who the hell is it?
I found his wiki, but I don't know the fucking VA. Well, I can just put his name into like IMDb or something.
I'll hear it a little bit more. That'll help.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Oh, I know who it is. It's literally a Ketchy's, yeah, it's a Ketchy's dad. It's that guy. Damn, Brad, I'll sue!
Desu! How did I not remember that? I'm fucking playing the game.
It's because he's such a boring villain.
Now then,
damn brat, I'll sue!
God, he's so bad.
There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Alright.
You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending their life at the school?
I accept! I don't remember her voice at all.
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now, but this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I knew how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. I was started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, oh, what I saw next puts me right over the edge.
It's gonna be the same thing with Makoto, I bet.
Ha! What I saw was me! Impossibly, undeniably, me!
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, do
This is Makoto, also on Casting Couch.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed to be a fairly normal conversation. But the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point?
Yes!
Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
This is when he says
Yeah,
the line.
Brad,
This is when he says the
Can
line.
you accept that?
Yes.
Kind of. This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
This is when he said the
that's
line.
very least I can
We
do.
have to stay here. That line.
Oh.
Kind of. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others.
No!
Byakuya.
Why all my
I hope
characters?
it shows this ever. Oh.
Aw.
Toko. Owie. She doesn't even look. It's like, what? I have to stay here? Ah, whatever. Everyone.
It's not like three guys are
They
gonna
all
get
said
all
they'd agree to
pregnant.
live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko? Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him.
Okay,
she
but
sat
how is
down.
this the motive for her murder?
The headmaster of Hope's
isn't.
Peak Academy. Her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school, just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off,
Oh, this room is now off limits!
which of
No, no,
course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Yup. Oopsie! Looks like it broke out of service!
Hey, cool. Monokuma, can you bring me to the data room and we can play it on those DVD players?
No!
Well, okay, maybe I'll let you.
Really?
Yeah, but first you have to get out of the DVD case.
Shit! What just so happened to break now?
Oh,
Nice.
welcome back, Ross.
Discord just so happened to break now? What a surprise.
Yeah. Now then, when doesn't it matter? Failure can strike any time.
That's Discord's service logo. Now then, it doesn't matter. Failure strikes anytime, anywhere. Discord. Here we are.
That's what a failure is, right?
Yeah, but I'm the ultimate lucky student.
Yeah! What's your point?
Failure, my ass! You got the power on purpose, dick! Oh, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, I'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't even remember why I come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
So we'd already, lived a life with each other for at least a little while, and then getting conked out again, and then turned on to this killing game shit. Because someone killed the headmaster and turned it into a killing game. Yikesicles. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Well, a convenient outcome. Something that seemed too obvious to work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Cool.
It's class trial time!
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black. There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
Thanks, narrator from Stanley Parable.
Anyway, let's get
At least you didn't say double
the
D.
beginning of the end of the everyone gather once again at you know where.
What are you doing at the gym?
Oh, yeah, right. We're supposed to be at the... Sorry, I've just done it so many times.
Get your ass over here!
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Alright then. This is the end. This is the end. Well.
Hey, Jaden, I got a question.
What's up?
How much time do you think there is in the game, considering our pace? Does it just, end at the end of the class trial?
I highly doubt it. There's gonna be a big epilogue.
Well, is there a big epilogue or a small epilogue?
I do not recall
Great.
the epilogue.
I wanted to do it all at once. So I'm thinking now might be a happy time to start.
Well, because I was thinking if he was like, oh, it's just the class trial, and also we sped through it, we could do it tonight. But
I wouldn't want to speed through it. I want to give it
Yeah,
the time
good
it
point.
deserves. Which means
do you
tomorrow.
want to do it tomorrow night?
It's up to you. Do you want to sleep?
I would like to sleep, yes.
Yes. I also think
Too
3.5
bad.
hours is a nice episode length. It actually isn't. That's a disgusting episode length. But you know what?
Well, usually it's separated by you doing the fucking monocoin.
That was all the investigation, pretty much. Apart from some other bits that weren't the investigation.
Yep.
So, wow. A lot of stuff to go on. How many truth bullets do we have this time? Not actually as much as I thought. 17's a lot, but not a crazy amount. There certainly is a lot. A lot that's going to have to come up and be interesting. The ultimate despair does not refer to a single person, but refers to a collective of assholes. We got to check everywhere we wanted to check. All the things we wanted to check are checked off. There's a billion questions to ask, but, you know, we'll get around to it. So you two obviously know who the person is. I don't. I can make assumptions, but that's about all I can do right now, given the current amount of information presented before me.
Right.
And with the current information, might be able to make connections as to why that person is who they are, but...
Honestly,
you know.
I'm still unsure.
You know, at this point, I feel like they should add Mukuro Ikasaba to the list, but they didn't.
Why would they add the mysterious 16th student?
Ross, I want to know, and just so I don't accidentally spoil anything, I'm going to tell you now, no matter what your answer is, my response will just be the phrase "Pickle Rick," and then
Okay, let's not start with that again.
No.
That said...
Who would you predict it is?
Alright, let's start chopping off people who I know it probably isn't. Alright, and that's the end of the episode, everybody. I can't chop off any of these people. You kidding me? Okay. We'll chop off people that got executed. So Mondo, it's not going to be Mondo.
About that?
No. But fuck's sake, he got turned into butter, so it can't be him. Butter.
Butter.
They didn't get hit with a billion baseballs, so it's probably not him.
Are you sure about that?
Toko is fucking obnoxious, so it's not her. Sakura. What if it was Sakura? I'm going to get you, Mastermind. I'm going to fight you. Because I am you. I poisoned myself. Take that, bitch. I don't know. Honestly, the fact that Junko weighs the exact same amount is super suspicious.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about that. It lines up and everything. That's super fucking suspicious.
Also, M, let's be honest, we're not going to do your campaign on your birthday. Because by the time we do the campaign and actually start it, it'll be the next day.
We end up getting 97 items. I'm not sure what that is.
It's probably like a secret item or something.
Or maybe it's the item you get for reading this chapter.
But they would all be in order, right? Yeah, they're all in order. So you get the 100th item. You have 100 through 114 that are just post-game stuff that you can't get. I'm super upset there was not an achievement for getting every item from the vending machine.
There's probably an achievement for getting every item, period.
Yeah, but there should be one for both. Meh. Anyway.
Alright, get your laptop.
Wait a minute.
I don't have
Let's finish this game off.
Darn.
And then tomorrow we can do 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I mean, I wouldn't want to start 2 that fast. I want to give it at least a week to sit. Please.
As in, like, a week of no Danganronpa, or just the next week we start?
I don't know. Some amount of time.
Okay.
Just not, like, immediately
honestly,
afterward.
Like, if we finish it tomorrow, I would be completely fine just starting Danganronpa 2 next week.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
We do it on
Because
Wednesday.
2 is such a better game.
I mean, 1's fine. Jeez. Don't shit on 1 already before it's over.
Better, but 1 is good.
I've been shitting on 1 since the beginning.
You have. Either way, when we come back next time, we'll do the trial. Probably get our ass whooped, but, you know, maybe it won't be that hard. It'll be very hard.
I don't know. We'll have hours to do it if we get our same start and end time, so I think we'll probably be fine.
I mean, we have 1 party member that's a little bit
totally
suspicious,
will be fine.
and we have 4 party members that just don't want to talk to us, period.
Alright, I'm gonna spoil something to you about why 4 hours probably won't be fine. We have to do 2 class trials in this chapter.
Oh. Is it like
Nice.
one for the mastermind and then one for the rest of, or one for Mukuro and then
One for Mukuro and then one after.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Jesus
we'll see what
Christ.
happens.
That might not fit into one more session then. Do we have to do another investigation in between?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine then.
I think what we could do is tomorrow we could maybe prepare to go late, just in case.
I mean, I'm
But
always
that's
prepared to
still-
go late. I'm prepared to go till late in the morning.
Tuesday, the latest I can go is 4 because I have early work.
What about today?
Oh, today I can go as however late I want.
Oh, okay. Well, Borderlands time. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, about that.
Yeah.
I actually promised someone else I'd do something with them before I came to do Danganronpa with you.
What was that?